This is our opportunity to say thank you to Terry Farley for his community service and strong advocacy in the field of substance abuse over the years. I've known Terry, I guess, it's over 40 years now, and it seems like yesterday.
As the director of the DART Coalition, I have a certain privilege, and that is to be overseeing and assisting the executive committee in the function of making an annual award for the Community Partner of the Year. We started that last year and are obviously going to be continuing it in 2014. But what we decided to do is henceforth, instead of calling it the Community Partner of the Year, we're going to be calling it the Terrence P. Farley Community Partner of the Year.
We are today acknowledging a really wonderful person, somebody who has really made a difference in the community. I've known Terry for over 30 years, and the one thing about Terry that if you know anything is that here's a man who really has been dedicated to the fight on drugs and to addiction. There's probably nobody who's been a better symbol both in Ocean County and the state of New Jersey and also throughout the nation than our Terry Farley. Terry, I guess, first started off with Jim Joesph, my predecessor, several predecessors before me, I guess, as the prosecutor. And obviously, he became an icon not only here in Ocean County, but in the state. Terry is a driven man. He's a man who has dedicated his life to this cause. And, you know, Terry, the one thing I could say is that you may never be able to point to one individual or to another individual who you've saved, but you should know that you have saved lives, not only here in Ocean County, but in the state of New Jersey and probably throughout the country. And very few of us can really say that. He is a unique individual. He became, again, the first assistant prosecutor under Jim Joesph. At a later point in time, he became the director of criminal justice. He became the drug czar. When years ago people would have said, what is that? He was on the national level. He would go all across the country to actually talk about drugs, talk about addiction and what needed to be done. And what he has done just in the last 10 years, going into the schools in Toms River, night after night, speaking to young people, speaking to parents, the effect that he's had on our community is just really unbelievable. Today is a special day because this award will be handed down year after year to another person who is trying to achieve what Terry has done throughout his life, which I would say would be virtually impossible because there's nobody like Terry that's thrown the mold out.
The way you engaged an audience, your manner of presentation was extraordinary. And I thank you on behalf of everyone who has crossed your path and has learned from you, and you set a high standard for us. And we will be honored to be giving this award to someone who just comes a little bit close to what you've done.
Because of you mentoring me, have very good friendships in this county.
Terry became the director of the Division of Criminal Justice, and that changed significantly. All of a sudden, you had two organizations that were really in competition. All of a sudden, Terry said, you know, how about we play nice in the sand together? And I think the leadership at that point, there's no one here from the state police to say thanks, but the leadership from Terry when he was in criminal justice, I think that has continued on to today.
Terry, on behalf of the Barnabas Health Institute for Prevention and the DART Coalition, we're going to present you the Terry P. Farley Community Partner of the Year Award 2014. So well deserved.
Thank you. As everybody's sort of said here, I've been around doing this work for 30 or 40 years, but never did I work with a group like today. Bill Setti has been unbelievable. Connie's been unbelievable. Bob Goldschlag is a man unto himself. Bob, most people don't know, but was a DA in New York City before he came here to do this kind of work. And this isn't for me. This is for all of those people and everybody on the Dark Coalition. You guys have been phenomenal.